Hi, everyone. It's me, Krylios, Team Racing Productions MC and producer. And joining me today on our YouTube channel is Roosevelt Searles. Welcome.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here with us. It's certainly a pleasure. And let me start out with giving you the opportunity to give a brief introduction for our viewers.
Yes, so my name is Roosevelt Sears the third, and I am the third. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, by a single mother. Pretty much at the age of 13, my dad, he had some other plans, and so my mom, she just became both and really raised me up to have ethics and morals and respect for human beings as individuals first. And pretty much, I started out at Georgia Military College, and I graduated from Jonesboro High School, and went from there to become a 911 operator for Clayton County. And I left there and opened up a food truck, and I operated that for about 8 months
Mhm.
and wrote a book. So now,
Oh,
yeah, I came out with a book last year called Rebuilding Black Wall Street. And I opened up a restaurant called ATL Quick Eats. So
okay. So you
yeah,
are a man of many talents, a man doing so many different things. And now you've made the decision to run for mayor. Let
right.
us talk about that. Why this year? Why do you feel like it's the perfect time to run? What has changed that now that you want to run this year? Why this is the time that you feel is perfect for this?
So I founded a nonprofit organization called the National Fresh Start and Assistance Institute. And pretty much just working directly with the homeless. I actually was homeless 2 years ago,
Mm,
and probably for about 3 months. And it was one of like the most rewarding experiences, I would have to say, just because it humbled me. And just recently, in the last 2 months, I was able to speak with about 500 unsheltered individuals,
mhm,
and feed about 300 of them. And I would say that those type of interactions is really what led me to want to run for mayor. I see that in our city, there's a disconnect between leadership and actual people. They make a lot of decisions based off of experiences they've never been through. And so
mhm.
I believe that, you know, we're just fed up. Like the people, I've talked to a lot of people, and even before, I wanted to even run for mayor, and I was going to go directly through my nonprofit, but when I seen that the spot was open, I decided to take a larger approach.
Certainly, certainly. And what would you say are the top issues that you really want to tackle if elected as mayor?
So number one will be poverty, which leads into crime. I mean, of course, everybody would say crime, crime, but you have to start with the reason for the crime. I believe.
Root, yep.
People wouldn't be out here breaking into cars or stealing from others if they had the necessary resources that they needed. So I know for a fact that's going to be my number one goal, in the first 100 days of
Oh,
being mayor.
certainly. Certainly, certainly. So, you are running for mayor. When does voting begin? When is the election? What's all the information that voters need to be aware of in Atlanta?
Yeah, so we actually just passed the voter registration mark, which was on October 4th. So hopefully everybody is registered, who had the intentions of voting.
Mm-hmm.
But we also will be starting a campaign for early voting. So early voting begins on October the 12th. And a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people actually miss out on that opportunity and wait around until November the 2nd, which is the actual election day. it'll be good to have people out voting prior to election day, just so that
Certainly.
way, anything comes up, you've already got your vote in.
100%, certainly, certainly. And what's the campaign been like for you so far? How has it been so far for you?
Oh my gosh, it's been crazy. It's been up and down.
Mm,
You probably don't know how old I am, but I'm not. It's already out there. So I'm actually 24. So I'm really young. In my eyes, I feel like it's just like it's a lot for me. Just
mm-hmm,
coming
mm-hmm.
from, like I said, just 2 years ago, I was in a real bad situation, and then now, having being able to like help other people and put them, on a whole different track. It just, like I tell people all the time, no matter the results of this campaign, I'm a person, not a politician. So this has really put me in the position to network, and meet people and other nonprofit organizations. Like over the last couple of weeks, I've probably met about 15 different CEOs or founders, who want to do work. And so I just feel like that's the main thing, is involving yourself with others and helping other people, because politics is always going to be there, but people come and go. So
Certainly. And how can, viewers find out more about you, follow you, keep in contact with you, support you or your campaign if they so well please?
yes, so everyone's invited to actually, I'll be releasing a YouTube series explaining my 100-day plan, but you can visit my website at rooseveltthepeoplesmayor.org. And you'll also be able to review a lot of the other information that we have planned. We have about 10 events coming up this
Mm-hmm.
month. And so, we really want the community to be engaged. Out of 500,000 people, only 90,000 voted in the last election. So that lets how much disengagement there is. But we're really working to change the trajectory of things.
Certainly. And for social media, how can people follow you?
Yeah, Roosevelt for mayor of ATL on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and Twitter is Roosevelt for ATL. But I'm way more active on, like, if you really want to know about me, just follow me on Instagram. Like, I post pretty much everything, and I'm very unfiltered. Well, now I am filtered, but like I was gonna say I'm very unfiltered, but I really just like for people to get to know the real me,
The
so
real
that way
you, yes,
you
yes.
can understand you're dealing with the person, not a robot. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Certainly, certainly. Well, that makes
How do
sense.
you
Well,
pronounce your name, by the way, or the name of the production team?
Well, my name is Krylios. That's how I pronounce it. And we are Team Racine Productions. And speaking
Oh,
of Team Racine, for the viewers out there, if you want to make sure that you are already registered to vote and you want to check your status and all that, you can text Team Racine to 40649. Once again, that's Team Racine to 40649. And Roosevelt's website will be down in the description below so that y'all can go there and learn more about Roosevelt and support in whatever way that you can. Roosevelt, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been certainly a pleasure, and I wish you the best of luck during this campaign.
thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. You have a
Thank you so much.
wonderful evening.
I will. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.
Bye.